there, Sandra here from Createinspain. I'm doing another shortcut slot video today, just a quick bite, and this one is on the view window. So if I click on here, get my menu back up. So on the view, you've got a few different things that might come in handy to know about. Now the first one is showing outlines only. And if you have this one checked, you will not see any fills. Even if you've applied a fill, if something has got show outlines only, you are not going to see any fills. Then we've got the zooming in and out. You can also zoom using this piece over here, this magnifying glass on the left hand side. And you have zoom selection, yeah, fine. You have fit to window, actual size. Now, a quick word about actual size. If I do something on here and I want to see actual size, let me just, right. If I want to see this actual size, okay, it will zoom in to this. But I know that this is not actual size for me because my computer does not show it one-to-one. I need, in the case of this particular laptop, to zoom in to about 134%. Let's put in 134. And to me, that will be pretty much the size that it is supposed to be. Okay, so the size that you see on your screen needs to be calibrated if you want to actually see the size. You need to work out what size that is. Now, the easiest way of doing this is to make a square and put it into a standard measurement, say 10 centimeters by 10 centimeters. Okay. And then you would take a ruler and you will measure it on your screen. And you will either increase the size or decrease the size by zooming on your screen till you get it to that 10 centimeters. And then you will see, if you've got this button selected, you'll see the percentage. And that will tell you if you zoom into 134% or whatever it is, every time that you want to view something actual size, you will be seeing the size that it is. It's a useful thing to be able to do. Okay, let's put this back and I will put fit to window again. So we have snapping things next. Now these are very common in all sorts of drawing software. So you can snap to a grid if you've got a grid showing. You can snap to guidelines or objects. So objects are going to be things that you've drawn. So you've got the outsides of objects, the center of objects, or you've got sublayers of objects. So if you've got objects with more than one layer, it might be a sublayer that you want to actually attach to. Now the guidelines are over on this left side here. Whoops, got a wrong thing selected. They're on here and you can move them around, and there's another one which is here. So if you need to line something up to a particular position, you can use the guidelines. So you can snap to the guidelines as well if you need to do that. So this is show grid, which is pretty obvious. And you can alter the type of grid that you have on here. If you go up to the page thing, and you can see here the grid lines are 2.54 centimeters, which is basically an inch, but you can alter them to centimeters and whatever size you want. And then you have subdivisions. Again, you can put in what subdivisions that you like. I don't tend to like working with the grid on. I find it distracting. So I usually switch mine off and keep it off. Then you've got show matte cake circles, and it literally is circles. I'm not quite sure why anyone would want them, but obviously somebody does. I mean, I do baking, but I still don't need matte circle sizes on here. And we have your ruler units, which you can have in inches, centimeters, or millimeters. I keep it in centimeters, generally speaking. And those are the guidelines menu. So you can show your guidelines, you can hide them, you can lock them, unlock them, get rid of them, clear them, or you can edit them. And Yeah, that's self-explanatory. And then you have some toolbar options. You can hide toolbars, hide status bars, or you can enter full screen mode. So quite a lot of things under that view tab, and it's worth getting to know what's under there so that when you do need to use guides and things, then you know where to find them. That's it for today. Thanks for watching.